Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing something spicy, something weird, something unexpected, and that is Turbo Initiative, playing our Avenging Hunters, our Goliath Paladins, trying to get initiative as soon as possible, but we have a side plan, and that is discard Ulamog's Crusher to Bitter Reunion and cast Exhume. Is that going to work out too well? Will we be able to pull it off? Who knows? But you do have the opportunity to go turn 1, Lotus Petal, Swamp, Dark Ritual, Bitter Reunion, Exhume. That is a turn 1 Ulamog's Crusher. Pretty brutal. You could also have like double Ritual and Bitter Reunion and turn 1 with haste, or turn 2 with haste off of a Sandstone Needle and a Lotus Petal. I've done that a couple of times trying to make this deck work, and it was super sweet when it happened. So we're just going to try to power through our opponent by having some early plays. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We're here for the ride. So the way this deck is constructed, there's 4 Peat Bog and 4 Sandstone Needle, which are depletion lands. We've got 4 each of Mountain and Swamp, mostly because we have split our rituals here. And then we have 1 Forest and 1 Plains to pick up with the initiative. So the initiative, we're using Avenging Hunter and Goliath Paladin. If you're not familiar with the initiative, it is an emblem that gives you a bunch of triggers, and you go through a dungeon. It's a whole thing. So we'll just explain it when we get there. For our fast mana, we have all of these. So we have 16 ways to add mana. And then we have 8 ways to filter mana, with Chromatic Star and Lotus Petal providing all colors. We have Simian Spirit Guide can also be hit off the last step of the initiative, so that's kind of nice. And then our package for Reanimator is this Exhume Bitter Reunion, and really just these are the Reanimator plan cards. It's just not always going to come together, but sometimes it might. So for our other cards in the deck, we have 6 slots. Essentially just some removal spells and some life gain. I think that if we have a turn 1 Ulamog Crusher, nothing's going to matter. It's going to be fine. But if we don't, we want to kill our opponent's creatures with Snuff Outs to maintain the initiative. And then we also want to hit Unexpected Fangs on our Crushers or our Goliath Paladins to try to stay alive. In the sideboard, we've got Cast Down, Destroy Creature, Chainer's Edict, obviously very good. Some Shrivel to white the board a little bit. And 2 more Unexpected Fangs so we can max out. And then 3 Pyroblasts for blue decks. That is the deck. If you like the content, definitely hit me up on Patreon. I really appreciate all the support from everyone. And we've got some sideboard guides, but not for this deck. We've also got some primers and such. And then the Discord. And make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the matches. This might be a fast one. All right, round 1. We're on the play. That's where we want to be. We have a lot of mana. We have Avenging Hunter, but we're relying on getting a fixer, and we only have an 8 of those, so I'm going to mulligan. Okay. We can turn 1 Bitter Reunion to try to draw cards. Or we can... I'm going to keep this, I think. Try to do the thing. Unfortunately, I think we are going to put back... So, if we have Exhume in the top cards, is Ulamog's Crusher or Goliath Paladin a better hit? Crusher is, obviously. This makes 1, 2, 3 mana, so we're not going to be able to cast it immediately. I think I'm just going to put back this Paladin. Done. Land. Pass the turn. Just not blow the Rite of Flame right just yet. And see if I can find another... Okay, so they're on burn. I kind of expected them to be on burn. Okay. So I'm going to pass. If I find Exhume, then they're probably going to be dead. So let's see what happens. Kind of relying on that. We have the Simian Spirit Guide. Rite of Flame. Cast Bitter Reunion. Okay. Pitch the Crusher. Didn't find it. So we can Dark Ritual, Chromatic Star, just crack it for a white in case we draw an initiative creature. We did not. Just try Bitter Reunion, pitching a Lotus Petal. We did not get there. Play land. That's a turn. So now we can play any initiative creature off the top. Unfortunately, we bottomed one of them. We're looking for exactly Exhume, so that we can Exhume the Crusher and attack. Otherwise, we're going to die very quickly. They are going to Reckless Impulse a couple of times. With the Synthesizer Impulse, they're going to hit for 3. Okay, Bitter Reunion again. We're just going to discard the... Oops. Oh, bummer. Okay, I guess I Simian Spirit Guide. I don't know if I want to blow the Lotus Petal. It doesn't really matter, right? It's the same either way. I lose both the cards. And this one goes to the graveyard. So maybe that's better. In case I draw a double Exhume for some reason. Red. Bitter Reunion, discarding the Simian Spirit Guide. Did not draw it again. Guess I'm going to play the Peat Bog since I have time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're almost to the point where we could hard cast a Crusher. Unfortunately, we're probably just going to be dead. Now they can sacrifice all their things, so let's go to the next game. Let's look at our top decks and see if we would have gotten there. And we can't. Darn. So the only thing I really want to change is to cut these snuff outs for Unexpected Fangs and maybe some cast downs. That was nearly there. I was rooting for us the whole time. Let's go to post board. We're on the play, game 2. We're handing out free wins like candy. We have the Exhume. We have the Bitter Reunion. We have the Simian Spirit Guide. Oh my goodness. Can we do it? Turn 1. This is a turn 2 Goliath Paladin. But that's not fast enough. It might be fast enough. Let's keep. Okay, can we turn 1 this? 1, 2. Bitter Reunion, pitch this. But then we can't cast a Dark Ritual. I think we just have to go land star. Pass a turn. And then what we're looking to do is get this Goliath Paladin out. Grab the swamp and try to play out okay, so black, we're gonna try to play a what's his face, Dark Ritual. We're gonna try to play Fangs. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I would like to put the Paladin into play because it's harder to kill. Bitter Reunion, discard the Paladin. Yep. Discard, draw 2 cards. We drew a land. That's pretty good. So the question is, oh, well, we could attack right now, but I don't think that matters. So let's Exhume. Maybe it matters. I mean, I guess we should push the advantage, right? Okay, so this is the Undercity. That's the you get to, first step is search the library for a basic. So I'm going to get the forest, just in case I can find some fast mana. And the next, so it starts with search for a basic, and then get some counters or scry, then loses 5 life, go to creature, create a treasure token, draw a card, create a skeleton. The last one is the big kicker, where you search you get the top 10 cards of your library and get to dump a creature with 3+1/+1 counters on it, and it gains hexproof until your next turn, then shovel. Okay, we're going to attack. Yeah, turn 2. I mean, that's pretty fast. We put a lot of effort into that. I think we are going to lose. Okay, so here's the thing. If we find fast mana, we can play the Avenging Hunter. We're gonna Lost Well looking for fast mana. They already dumped a bunch of stuff. Rite of Flame does not do it right now. Crusher goes to the bottom. Rite of Flame will do it next turn, so we're gonna top that, play this, and then if they have Swift Spear, we lose. If they don't, we get to stash. Okay, they don't have Swift Spear. So we stash, we get the treasure, we get to draw a card, draw a Peat Bog. That means we can play another Hunter next turn. So we go red, Rite of Flame, bep, 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 bep. Here's a Hunter. Then we make a 4/1. All right, we're doing things. Your turn. Okay, they've got Synthesizer. Should we just double block? Okay, needle drop. That doesn't do anything yet. They play a land. I think I should double block to try to get this off the table. Then their needle drop won't work. I have 9 power. If they have a lightning bolt, they still have to have 2 spells to be able to kill the skeleton and the Avenging Hunter at the same time. That'll dump their hand. Are we doing it? Okay, they order the skeleton first. They might not have a spell. Wow, it dies. I can't believe it. Needle drop the Avenging Hunter. Okay, that makes sense. They play Forge Chanter. Okay, now we're going to run away with the game, I hope. We get to look at the top 10 and look for a creature. We get an Avenging Hunter. Now we are just jamming. Hiya! Here's an Avenging Hunter. Here's another Avenging Hunter. They conceded. Alright. So that went well. We just have to do it again, and, you know, it's like this is a Belcher deck. It's not a good one. We're just going to belch them out. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Now's our chance. Oh my god. This is sick. So, we have a turn 2 Crusher with haste. If we get 1 piece of fast mana. Land go. That works. Land. Chromatics. Oh, it doesn't give us haste. Darn. Red. There we go. I'm so excited. Dark Ritual. Bitter Reunion. Okay, we discard the Ulamog's Crusher. We play a Lotus Petal. And then we exhume the Ulamog's Crusher. Then we give it haste. And we attack. Okay, take 8. Yes! Yes! We did the thing! Oh, that feels good. Okay, worth it. We'll see you in round 2. Okay. Round 2. We're on the draw. I'm keeping this because I'm a risk taker. We have right of... Oh, that's bad. Preordain. Okay, I don't know what Preordain means. That could be on Jeskai Wildfire. Place Needle. So we find that is Jeskai Wildfire. Okay, so we really need to hit the initiative right now. If we do, we could potentially get there. Unexpected Fangs. I think I'm going to Bitter Reunion, discarding the Crusher. We find Chromatic Star. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can play the initiative next turn. Depends if they tap out. Oh man, they're tapping. They get an Ash Barrens. Alright. Plains. 2 mana. They're gonna Wildfire. Okay, so here's our... Sorry. Here's our moment. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what do we do? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 8 total mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we just go ahead and... Oh no, we can't cast this, right? And cast this. So let's crack this for white. Okay. Snuff Out is really good for us. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go Goliath Paladin. And we grab our Swamp. Play the Swamp. Go Dark Ritual. Unexpected Fangs. Bitter Reunion. F6. Attack you. Alright, that's pretty good turn 3. They're going to need a lot of removal spells to take this out. They need Journey to Nowhere, basically. Can we dig it? Our opponent is sitting there like, what? It's too bad we didn't get an Exhume. Oh well. We are looking at them, they're going, interesting. 3 mana. Now they're going to Kenku. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good response. They Kenku their land. Okay, you got me, you got me, you got me. I think we're gonna go Lost Well so that we can try to... Um... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Try to kill that. Ephemerate would kill me right now. Okay, they have Ephemerate. They make their land bigger. Think. But they choose to not. Okay, they can't do anything with it. Alright. Bummer. So Exhume is basically our best draw now. Because we can potentially Exhume the Crusher before we attack. Alright, F6, swing away. Hiya. At least our creature has lifelink. They block. I did expect that to happen. Pass. So their Ephemerate's going to go away. Unless they decide to make their bridge go away. That was a really good turn for them. I really thought that we were going to get there. Maybe I should have played the Avenging Hunter. Because I has Trample. I just did not consider Kenku at all. That's totally my fault. Okay, they play a land. They're going to play a Muldrifter. Sure. They're probably going to get in. So one of the things with this deck is we need Trample. So if anybody knows a good spell that can give the Trample tokens, we're just going to swing in and I think concede. It's all good. Alright, draw some cards. Bit of Reunion. Snuff out. Okay, that doesn't help us. Obviously, we don't need... The Unexpected Fangs are not necessarily very good. I think Pyroblast can be good. Pyroblast and one Snuff out, and that should be fine. They're a blue deck. Okay, we're on the play. Looking for that turn one. If we don't have it, mulligan. Okay, we have Exhume, Crusher, Paladin. We have 3 mana potentially. I'm gonna keep this. Putting back. I think it's gonna be the Crusher. It pains me. Pass the turn. We're gonna go play up both the stars. I mean, how could we potentially? All right. Star. Star. Pass the turn. Okay, let's see if they leave up Counterspell. I would call them a fraidy pants. Are you a fraidy pants, my friend? They are afraid. They're gonna leave up Counterspell. So all we have to do is draw lands, I guess. We did not draw land, and now it's their turn. And we are in dire straits because we did not accomplish our goals. They went top, bottom, draw land, pass the turn. Okay, the opponent's turn. Last turn they preordained. They found a preordained. They're going to preordain it again. Surprised they didn't play a land. Do. They went double top. They get a land. Pass the turn, just continuing to hold up Counterspell. We draw a land as well. So now we can force the initiative through with Exhume, potentially. 2 mana. They're going to Wildfire. It's pretty nice. I'm just going to F6 and let them do their thing. We're very, 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 very far behind. Bitter Reunion. Okay, let's attempt to Bitter Reunion. Alright, they're going to let that resolve, so I'm going to pitch my Goliath Paladin and pass the turn. Okay, sorry about that throat clearing there. And 2 mana. Play a Philology. And what are they going to get in the graveyard? Another Philology. So, and they get Cleansing Wildfire. They're going to cast the Wildfire. Okay. So they get more mana. Plays a land. Alright. It appears to be go time. Can we dig it? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Dark Ritual. Cast Exhume. Although I realize now they could have a Hydroblast, but they probably have to use Counterspell here. Okay, we get our creature. Assume they're going to leave this. Okay, we get to Venture. We're going to grab the Plains. The question is, do we try to do anything? 1, 2, 3. They have to have Counterspell, right? I'm very surprised. I'm going to play out the Star. Pass the turn. They still have to have Kenku again. If they have Kenku again, we're host. But if they don't have Kenku, then we can play another Paladin and stick it to him. We'd have to go into Lostwell, Stash, Catacombs, try to follow that path. They play a Philology. They get Destroy Evil. Yeah, okay. Blow up my creature. They preordain. So I guess it's nice for them that the Destroy Evil can take out the Crusher. And what do? They top bottom on the preordain. Play a land. They're just going to let me have this. Okay. Now we're looking for some number of Pyroblasts. Let's see what we have on top. They go to cleanup. I think I'm going to go Lostwell looking for stuff. They discard the Archaeomancer. That's very strange. Lostwell. Okay. We're looking for Pyroblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I will bottom one and top the other Crusher. And then just go ahead and cast Bitter Reunion. And let's see if they counter it. They don't counter it, so we get to put the Crusher in the graveyard. And play a Sandstone Needle. I suppose we pass and attack. They put the Archaeomancer in the graveyard because they know that the Archaeomancer can get stuff back if I cast Exhume. Yep. They're just going to take they're going to block. They're not taking it, they're blocking. They're going to Ephemerate their creature. We will attempt to Snuff Out. Block the Ephemerate. So then they have to cast a Counterspell. Or another Ephemerate. I mean, we might as well Snuff Out. They're not really doing anything else. But then at this point, like if they have a... They destroy evil my creature. Okay. We still Snuff Out their creature, apparently. So... did I make a land drop? I did. Guess I'm going to pass. Your turn, opponent. So it looks like I'm going to be trying to not cast the Ephemerates. They play a Kenku. We're going to cycle looking for a Pyroblast. Draw a card. Draw a card again. That's the Avenging Hunter. Draw a card again. We did not find it. Alright, you have a Kenku. They get to Kenku and attack. Wildfire people doing wildfire things. Really living their dreams out. Playing the control. You know, when you're just trying to combo and just play stuff turn one, the blue spells really ruin your day. I ran into familiars in another league and they just snapped my creatures and did their thing, and it was like pretty sad. Okay, so they go to the Undercity, they grab an island, they play the island, they got 5 cards in hand, they preordain, they're probably looking for more counterspells. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, so we can cast double. We also just cast the Crusher, but I don't think that's a great plan. So let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and write a flame. Let's see if we can resolve a Goliath Paladin. We cannot. Boo. Cast a Lotus Petal. See if they counter my Lotus Petal. They decide not to. So we will attempt to cast another creature. Green, Avenging Hunter. Here comes the other counterspell and the quick concession. Let's go to round 3. We're here in round 3 versus Abijahhavs. And I know for sure that they are on blue-black Terror because that's all they play. So I'm going to mulligan. We miss again on our opening hand. We have double Exhume. We could... Yeah, this is not getting anywhere with the sand. Mulligan again. Mulligan again. Okay, we have one. We're really close. I'm gonna keep this. What do we have to go? 3 cards? 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3 mana. Just put back the Simian Spirit Guide. Concede. Probably should have mulled to 0. That was not gonna go well. Let's try again. So if they're on Terror, which I'm assuming they are, let's bring in these cast downs and cut one of the exhumes. Send. So everyone's in the blind. We have much better information than they do, though. Yes, we would like to try to play first again. Once again, we whiff. Is this good enough that we can just develop and pray? I don't think so. We have a lot of mana. We can cast anything off the top, but we're just, like, we can draw 1 card off the Chromatic Star. It's not that much. Well, okay. Gonna keep this. We will put back the Chromatic Star. Done. Play the Needle. Pass the turn. So, I'm keeping this because I think I can potentially draw into stuff. But who knows? Dark Ritual. Let's pass. Pass the turn again. Probably should have brought in Pyroblast, actually. That may have been a mistake. Maybe just bring in the Pyroblast and then, like, cut all the crushers for the Pyros. Okay. Let's go Bitter Reunion. I think I'm just going to discard the Dark Ritual if this resolves. Okay. Discard Dark Ritual. Okay, that's the Avenging Hunter. So let's attempt a Bitter Reunion again. So if this does not resolve, then it's fine, because next turn we can play the Avenging Hunter. What? Oh, okay. Never mind. This is post-board. I thought this was pre-board. Pass. So now we are definitely getting this Avenging Hunter into play because we have Exhume. Land, Petal, play Avenging Hunter, Counterspell, okay. Cast Exhume. Get ready. Spell Pierce, Concede. Thoughts guard themselves. Oh, they're looking for a creature. Well, that was close. That was a close one. Exhume. Okay, yes. Yes, it's happening. Now we get to get a swamp. Play the swamp. Oh, okay, we don't have the full-on swamps and stuff. Okay, pass the turn. I thought we were gonna make another land drop, but I just got confused because there's so few lands in play because I sacrificed all my lands. They have a terror. Okay, we're gonna Lost Well, I think. No, we can forge, but they could have snuff out. Guess it doesn't matter. Forge it up. Yep. Attempt to hold. Play land. Play Avenging Hunter. See what happens. Do you have Counterspell? They have the Counterspell. Pass the turn. Let's die to snuff out. Okay, round 4. Round 4 versus Roka. They used to play a lot of mono blue. Okay, we have the ability to play the Bitter Reunion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or hope that we draw into mana and cast the Avenging Hunter. We have the Unexpected Fangs. I'm gonna pass. So 1 piece of fast mana does it. They're on blue. They're on fairies, so we're sad. Mono blue fairies has snaps, which can really wreck us. So, how do we win? Alright, that's a good start. Pass the turn. They're probably going to ninja. We're just going to F6 to make sure they don't think we're doing anything. They're gonna ninja us. A big old ninja. And we have 3, 4, 5 mana to blow our... Alright, kind of stinks. We have to blow both of these petals, but we can get the Goliath Paladin into play, which is nice. So let's do that. The Goliath Paladin is better simply because it has Vigilance. Play the Paladin. Not a great turn 3. We lose really badly to Snap. We're going to grab the green, even though we want to cast the Bitter Reunion because we're hoping to draw any fast mana like, you know, Simian Spirit Guide or whatever. And we do have the Lost Well if they don't snap us. They can simply play a flyer or they can snap, and either way we would lose. Although we do have the Unexpected Fangs to get through, push some damage. They have Counterspell up as well, which means they can counter Rite of Flame, pretty much anything. Let's see what they do. Oh, they could counter the Unexpected Fangs, I guess. Then have the Spellsetter Sprite up. I'm always on the lookout for Spellsetter Sprites. We're gonna Lost Well. Snuff Out would be okay. We have Exhume and Simian Spirit Guide. So let's top. Let's see if they have the Counterspell in hand. Cast Avenging Hunter. They have the Counterspell, so we're going to swing. Yeah. And then next turn, hopefully they don't leave up Spellsetter Sprite, but they probably will. They decide not to block. I'm expecting them not to block. Okay. Blue deck's ruining our day once again. We had a really awesome first match, though, that's for sure. And our opponent is drawing 2 cards with Of One Mind. They draw Of One Mind again, so now we can actually use the No, never mind. They're going to get an island. But they would be tapped out. But they get an island off of the attack. They're going to swing? I don't understand. I'm going to block. Do you have double mutagenic? You do. Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. Okay, double mutagenic resolves. Concede. Easy day. Alright, go to sideboard. We need the Pyroblasts. We're gonna cut the Fangs. We're gonna trim on, I think, 1 Crusher because that's pretty sketchy. Exhume can be good to force through the counterspells maybe. We definitely need the Pyroblast. But if they snap the Crusher, I would feel really bad. Okay, we're on the play. Can we turn 1? 1, 2, no. So we mulligan. That's really close. No, it's not close enough. We need another. If we had a Dark Ritual in hand and another Lotus Petal, that's not enough. My god. Well, I'm definitely keeping this. We're going to put back, I guess, Rite of Flame. Play the Needle. Pass the turn. There is a possibility that we can turn 1 a Crusher. Okay. We pass the turn. They get to scry. They're probably looking to keep snaps in their hand. They kept a 7. Fairy Seer is a very powerful card. Alright. It's only wearing a loincloth. I had no idea. Alright, our turn. We Bitter Reunion. We discard the Crusher. So Lotus Petal off the top would do it. You don't have foiled, as far as I know. So we're just waiting on the opponent to do stuff. Okay, Lotus Petal. Did not get it. We have Simian Spirit Guide. Could play Needle. Pass the turn. Now, if they Ninja here, and we draw a Black Source, then we get to go Exhume with haste. And we could actually... 1, 2, 3, 4... No. They are going to Ninja. So our best possible would be a Swamp to play the Fairy Seer, because I could Swamp, play Simian Spirit Guide. No. Peat Bog. Okay, I'm going to Bitter Reunion, discarding the Simian Spirit Guide, because I still need that Swamp. We missed. Played Peat Bog. Okay, pass the turn. We have double Snuff Out, which is interesting. So this turn we can actually Paladin plus Exhume. I don't think that does it though. They're probably going to have the counterspell for the Paladin. They have of one mind. We're just waiting. Waiting on our death to come. Death by 1/1s. Okay, they play Fairy Seer. So now we're looking for a fast mana spell so that we can get in. So we can go Paladin plus Crusher plus attack. So I guess at that point, getting rid of Spirit Guide is what hosts us here. They're probably not going to see the Exhume coming, that's for sure. So they might have Spell Pierce in hand, which means we probably want to play the Exhume first. They play Miscreant. Okie dokie. We're going to go... Play this Paladin. Yep. We're going to grab a Swamp. They have the initiative. We grab the Swamp. Oh man, so many triggers. There we go. Finally grab the Swamp. Okay, we play Exhume. We get our Crusher. We hit this guy. And we pass. I mean, that's a pretty good turn, but it's not till turn 4, so we're basically already dead. We're looking for the opponent to not have snaps at all in their hand. If they have 0 snaps, I think we're good. If they have any number of snaps, I think we're in a bad spot. Okay, they're going to get in. They are going to take the initiative. They ninja. Okay. So we're going to be looking to kill their blockers with snuff outs. Although that's going to put us likely very close to dead. What's going to happen? They grab their island. Okay. I think we need to go down the forge path if we do connect. Alright, so this seems like a pretty easy play swamp attack. Because if they play out a Spellsetter Sprite, we could just snuff out it. And snuff the Moon Circuit Hacker, or snuff the Ninja. They're just going to take it? What's happening? Wow. Okay, they take the damage. Alright. So, I guess on their turn we attempt to snuff out Forge this. On their turn I'm going to attempt to snuff out their flyers. Or if they tap out. Is the Crusher going to win us the game? If they go for snap here, maybe I go snuff. I guess if they snap the Paladin, then I snuff out this. Let's see what you do. This is pretty crazy actually. Okay, they play an island. They go for attacks. We're going to cast Snuff Out. And if these do resolve, maybe we'll win. If they don't resolve, we're definitely going to lose. We're going to go to 3 here if these resolve. They can't get us with the Spell Pierce. They can't play Spellsetter Sprite. They can't snap their creature. They can't ninja their creature. Okay, that one dies. Alright. What about the other one? We have 2 Snuff Outs. Do we win? Are we going to win? Okay. Kill that. Alright. What happens? What's going to happen? Okay, what's going to happen? They're going to do something. Counterspell. Okay. Alright, pass the turn. So this means they are going to make this a 3x. And they just have the mutagenic to kill us. Okay, fair enough. That's called mono blue beats combo. Especially when the combo sucks. Alright, let's go. Round 5, closing it out. Round 5 versus Baiko, and they're a very good player. We have we have a turn 2 Paladin, so I'm gonna keep. Then we have we can exhume later, get it back out. I mean, how can you put it turn 2 Paladin to the side, pass the turn? Let's go. Our best case scenario, they'd be on Affinity, but they're on they're on Voltaire and Epicure. Alright, that's not going to kill us. We have a Snuff Out for that. Dark Ritual. Okay, play Lotus Petal. Alright, play Paladin. Now I'm going to grab the Forest, because I'm more likely to draw into the other creature, the Avenging Hunter. Let's see what happens. I play a Synthesizer, Goblin Blast Runner, and nothing. Alright, perfect for me. What do I do? I think I Forge. I think I have to press Forge. We definitely want our creature to not get bolted out. Rite of Flame. Let's play the Sandstone Needle and attack for 5. Pass. We're looking to draw into our what's its faces? You know what I'm talking about. Alright, they're going to attack with their Scamp. Alright, let's go ahead and block. And then Snuff Out. Kill that. Pass the turn. Phew. We were not killed by the Scamp. They are going to sacrifice to draw a card. That's really good for me. Trap you. Alright. Draw, Rite of Flame. Play this. Pass. Attack. Okay. Next turn we get to draw a card. We have nothing we can do right now, so I'm going to F6. What a turn 2. Big old 5/8 Vigilance. The Vigilance is huge versus their deck. Huge. They're Chain Lightning us. Okay? No. So that's very good because they're trying to burn us out. I mean, not very good, but it's good for them. Not for me. Peat Bog. Going to go Chromatic Star and then crack it for white in case I draw an initiative creature. We did not. We can kill their creature though and then win the game. Kablamo. Amazing. Hiya! I can't believe it. Why does this deck only beat red decks? It doesn't make any sense. That was awesome. Alright. I got lucky. We have to bring in the Fangs. And they're on the Blast Runner, so they probably are better off getting them with Shrivel effects, and then just hoping our stuff is good enough, rather than trying to play a Snuff Out game. Let's just submit. I really think that a Fast Crusher would hose them, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn 1 it. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Keep. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a turn 1 Goliath Paladin. Land. Petal. Dark Ritual. Petal. And Paladin. Yep. Turn 1's pretty good. We're going to grab the Swamp. And pass. Pass again. So if they have the Sawblade Scamp, they have to attack with everything. We're going to block the Scamp. You get to get the initiative, and they get a Mountain. We did not have the Snuff Out this time. So if they have a creature, that's not great for us. They have a Seal of Fire, which doesn't actually win the game for them. So we're going to play this Chromatic Star, play this Sandstone Needle, attack, put the counters on my Paladin, and then we're looking specifically to try to find a, like I said, Unexpected Fangs. They Lightning Bolt it. They Lightning Bolt it again. Oh man. And they Seal of Fire. They're going to get in. Another Seal of Fire. Okay. That's bad. But we have Exhume. They get their Scamp back if I Exhume. Better than nothing. Exhume. Trap you. Yield through this turn. And your turn. So we have 5 mana if we draw another initiative creature. They get in. I think we simply block this Scamp. Then they have to have only 1 spell. I guess they only had to have 1 spell either way. That's kind of a bummer. We probably simply die here. We lose 5 life. And we go to 9. Play Flame Breather. Okay, they get to Chain Lightning kill our creature. So the only thing that can help us win here, yes. Kill this. Wow. What's happening? What's happening, everyone? All right, undo. Let's try to grab. Let's try cracking this for green. We did not get it. Okay, we're gonna exhume again. They're probably gonna get their scamp back. This is very silly. Okay, draw a card. We get Shrivel. Well, that stinks. Okay, Peat Bog. Pass the turn. At least we know now that we have to block the Flame Breather and cast Shrivel. We did draw the Shrivel. So now they're gonna get in. What a weird game. Okay, attack. Attack, attack. We're gonna block. Yep. We go to 7. So they get to draw a card. Hopefully they don't have anything but more than ones. They have a Blast Runner. It's bad. We're going to start by attacking. The Blast Runner gets dead. Okay. We play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play double Simian Spirit Guide. Okay. Oops. Cast. Don't ever cast this guy. Cast that. Cast that. Your turn. So they get to Throne. And they reveal something. They reveal an Epicure. So they get a 4/4 hexproof Epicure. We take a damage. We go to 6. They discard. Draw a card. Alright, alright. They Chain Lightning us. Chain Lightning face. This can deal damage. They Fire Blast and we just die. Okay. You know, it was a good back and forth there for a minute. Alright, let's try to turn 1 again, I guess. So, could anything better have happened if they're... Maybe I want the cast downs over the Crusher. Submit that way. That was very strange. Some capstone. We're capstoning this league pretty well, though. That was pretty fun. We are on the play. We have 1, 2, we have 3, 4 mana. Not a turn 1. That's so close. Mulligan. Okay, we're going to keep this. Put back. Unfortunately, the Fangs. Play the land. Pass the turn. We're going to Bitter Reunion one of the Avenging Hunters. They have a Swifty. Alright. We will simply die to Swift Spear. Bitter Reunion. Okay, discard this. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, land. Go Star. Okay, our best draw now has become Exhume, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I think so. They blow up our land. Uncool. I am disappointed. Land. Dark Ritual. Simian Spirit Guide. Green. Avenging Hunter. We're going to grab the other forest. And pass the turn. And then we're going to simply not block and just hope that they don't draw a card. I guess they could... No, never mind. They're going to get a land anyway. So it comes down to whether or not they have enough to kill our creature. There's a land. So there's going to be a little bit of a back and forth here. They attack. No blocks for sure. I need this thing to live. Next turn after I attack, it's going to get big, and my unexpected fangs can make it even bigger. And then we're just going to be going back and back. They Seal of Fire. Okay. So I will Fangs. Play the Forest. Pass the turn. Send. Okay, make this thing bigger. Hope that that's enough. All I need is double bolt. They find a Reckless Impulse. That can't kill it right now. Find another Raise. Okay. I guess if they take out... I don't know what they would want to kill here. Maybe the Swamp. They get in for 3. Their Scamp is ginormous. Or it has a lot of oil counters on it. It's fully oily. It seems like they don't want to use the Raise right now. It's nice that they have the Seal of Fire for them because they can store up damage. Okay. Find a Dark Ritual. think I'm gonna just Bitter Reunion. Okay, pitching this Plains. Simian Spirit Guide and Fangs. So we can make it a 9-8 right now. I don't think that matters that much. Send. Trap you. Oh my god. It mattered exactly. No! Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. I feel very dumb. Well, at least we can... Oh god. I cannot believe I did that. Alright, let's see if we can somehow... We accidentally clicked in the name, and then we couldn't press the hotkeys because you can see the time got all warped. Oh no. Okay, so they played a synthesizer. I don't think they can kill our creature. We're gonna win off the back of this giant hunter guy, just because. Wow, can't believe it. Then my computer's lagging. Okay, that was bonkers, is what I have to say about it. I thought we had some really sweet turns that happened where we had turn ones over here, 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 and here. We actually did all the things, and we got crushed by blue, as is kind of expected. I don't think that this deck is like really built to beat blue, but that happens. I think it was a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you stuck around to the end to see us crush a red deck 2 times in a row, although just capstoning it. Well, it was fun to have a silly league, and I'll see you in the next video.